Welcome back to Digiburst, guys. Second week of BT10. So here we have Blue Flare on the left against Blue Hybrid. Yes, Blue Hybrid has made a return from BT7 and I am piling it on the right. I think Blue Hybrid is pretty well positioned with how many effects play cards without sources, especially in Crossheart in particular. All those tamers do play Digimon. And will give you plenty of pluses in memory from these Soljos and Mats. So I think it is pretty well positioned in this format, so I thought I'd take it out for a spin. Raising up my Madoki, hitting in, and living the check, always love to see it. And then I can just play a bunch of rookies with all the memory that he gave me. Going for a rookie rush approach, I'd much rather be able to play tamers, but I just didn't see all the tamers that I needed in my hand at that moment. Finding a Death X in my security, you can play the Metal Greymon for only 3 memory after the cross shenanigans, hitting in with Rush and then unsuspending and then stunning all my guys. Very, very rude. Finding a memory blocker and then a Ice Wall, which will give me back some memory, and forcing the turn pass. Going into my nursery, evoing up my Davis, I want to remove or stun the Metal Greymon, and of course try to remove the Greymon underneath it, because getting the extra hits in is really scary. So I do find the X Antibody in his security, but of course my Madoki Betamons will mean that he won't gain the memory from the security check. I'll Innocence Blizzard to stun his guy and remove the Greymon underneath the Metal Greymon. He'll find another Metal Greymon though, and stun all my guys again. Sorry, 3 of my guys again, letting the Strabi stay on the board unstunned. He is giving me quite a bit of work with here, and I do have plenty of bodies. I just need to convert them. Kuma will give me strip a source out of the Metal Grey, and I will get a draw from the egg underneath my Strabi. Pitching the booster, gain 2 memory. Going to Corey will stun a guy, and then I can punch with the Corey and get a memory back through my Strabi. Living the check is nice to see. Playing a Mat, and then into a Corey on my Strabi because he is going to 3 anyway. I'll stun the other Metal Greymon. Yes, I will give those dice back to him. This is just a big stun war on this game. Really fun to see this. Korikaku deleting Gasumon. Gasumon's effects will activate while on deletion. Playing a Metal Birdramon is suspended. Metal Birdramon will activate the on-play effect. Trying to find a Metal Greymon from trash, but it's not there. Then he can put the X antibody underneath his Metal Greymon so it doesn't lose any more sources, stunning 3 of my guys. This is just a way to put a source underneath the Metal Greymon, so I won't be getting the mat effect as often. But I will get it this turn at least. 3 of my guys are stunned unfortunately, but if I have a hybrid here, I potentially win the game. Korikaku hitting in. No memory regain because of the Abadokis, hitting him with the Corey, and then if I just got another hybrid I can go over the Mat here, and yep, here is the Kuma. I'll take that game. We'll go into game 2. Blue Hybrid decides to go first, finding Greymon, having a look at top 4, try to find blue flare cards. He will get the Deca Greymon and the Greymon. Having hatching my egg, going into it, finding a Davis, having a look at top 3. I can grab the Korikaku, and then if I can just play another Tamer, this will be a really good position for me. And yep, here's a Mat, choking him on 2, setting him up very well, because if his Digimon live, I can get free memory from the Greymon. Finding another Mat, very solid. He'll play a Chris, and then pass the turn, giving me 5 memory. Gotta love it, I love to see it. I can hit in with my Strabi, getting a draw, because he has a Digimon with no sources, not living the hit, but that's perfectly fine. I can start evoing over my guys, but first I want to go into the Buku. Having a look at top 5, I can fetch a hybrid and a tamer. I'll go for the Strabi and the Soljo. This is super solid for me because I can use the Striver to go into my nursery next turn. Evoing over the mat here for the Kuma, strip a source out of the Gasu. Probably want to go into the Spearwolf so I can remove a body. I'll punch in, grabbing back my hybrid, removing the Gasumon because it has an on deletion effect, finding the memory booster, and then playing a Matsora. This Matsora gives me memory depending on the hand size, so if you have 8 or more cards in hand, I'll get a free memory from the Matsora for both players, or from both players. Pitching the memory booster, gain 2 memory, going into the Deco Greymon, punching, stunning the Bukumon, playing an X antibody underneath, you can punch over my Beowulf, unsuspend, and then he can punch him into my security, not activating the X antibody. This is just a way to remove my ways of stunning guys. And then playing a Greymon. He'll fetch the Metal Bird, and then I'll gain 1 memory with a Swordjo and 1 for the match, Sora, sorry. He was very particular with his hand, making sure he was under the 8 card threshold for the Matsora. Going into Kuma, I can't strip a source out because of the X antibody. Going into the Beowulf, I can at least remove the Greymon. Bouncing back the Greymon, hitting it. But I am in a very particular scenario because the Deca Greymon can threaten lethal. I'll go into the Hammerspark and then play a Death X. This is really expensive because he only has 2 Digimon on board, but at least removes the Metal Greymon. I do misplay, however, because if I didn't return my hybrid with the Beowulf, then it would have been 3 costs less to go into the Death X, and I wouldn't have given him 9 memory. And of course the Greymon would have been removed through the Death X effect anyway. So misplay on my end, but hopefully I will learn from it, because like giving him 9 memory is a lot for him to work with. Because yeah, if he can potentially win here with all the memory I gave him if he just has the right cards. Going into the Metal Greymon, stunning my guys. I accidentally pick up the memory counter. Put it back on the 6 there. You can swing here. Now the red Greymon underneath the Metal Greymon will give his guy security attack +1, finding a Hammerspark. That might just be exactly what I need in order to not lose this turn. Getting 2 memory. He's forced to play a Greymon. I don't think he has the pieces in order to just go in here. And doesn't find it off the have a look either. Hard playing a Gasumon, which will be deleted through the Death X effect. Passing turn giving me 3. I count the cards in my hand, count the cards in his. I'll just gain the 1 memory off the Sora mat. Yeah. Raising my guy. If I just got 2 hybrids here, then I can win the game. Getting a draw off the Upamon, having a look. If I check it, this is free over with Bukumon, getting a free draw, so I should be sold here even if I do check a Hammerspark. Korikaku going in, and then Evoing over the mat will take that game. I played that really risky, but I was rewarded in the end. If you like that one, guys, I've got another blue hybrid match coming up next, coming up tomorrow in the next match for BT10. And I have plenty of BT10 already on the channel if you want to check out those matches. So subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.